Okay, let's take a walk around this F registration, so either 1988 or 89. Land Rover 90, genuine county station wagon. This one fitted with a V8. Finished in blue, and it looks like the vast majority of the paint is original. It's got a matching set of 5 general grabber 235/85 R16 tyres on silver modular rims. Back is the same. Yep. Swing away spare wheel carrier, tow pack, mud flaps, looks like front and rear, side steps, sunroof. Looks like an original factory front bar with extra spotlights on. I don't know if the spotlights work. I suspect they do, as they're proper Land Rover ones, probably all wired in properly, so it looks as if they are, but I haven't checked that. Obviously, being a county, this one's actually a 6-seater with a central cubby box. Proper cloth trim in there. It's got a radio cassette. I must admit I haven't checked if that works or not. What else have we got? That's about it, really, in terms of its description. Let's close that door properly. That's better. Right, let's go around and pick out some good bits and bad bits. Generally very, very straight, actually. Really dent free. So paint is original, so there's a lot of electrolytic reaction on it here and there and stuff like that, but it's a nice straight sort of ungot at one, this one. Looking at it around the front end, it all looks very clean and tidy around here. A couple of marks on the bonnet up here and stuff, but to say it is now, what, 23, 24 years old. There's a large scratch there on the back of the bonnet, but otherwise it's not bad at all for its age. So original with patina, shall we say. A little bit of rust on the front bar and the front bumper. But up here it's all pretty good. Looking down the near side, by Land Rover standards, it's pretty straight, clean and correct. They always are a bit crinkly down the sides, but this one's not too bad at all. Near side front wing, there's quite a lot of electrolytic reaction up here, around here and down here, with some areas where the paint has come away, just there and down the back of the arch. And there's also a slight dent and scuff here, just in the back of the near side front wing, just there. Unusual place for it to be dented, but there you go. Also more electrolytic reaction here up on the back of the near side front wing. Bulkhead corners look really quite superb. I suspect they've been done because the paint just seems a very, very slightly darker shade up here, so I suspect they've been done at some point. 1 or 2 very, very tiny bubbles here just by the hinge pin, but no more than that. Certainly all up here and everything, it's all in great, great shape. Really good. A-post looks all good from the outside. Passenger door, again, a lot of electrolytic reaction up here in the usual place along just under the window, but also, as always, down the bottom of the door with a lot of paint loss down there as well. The door itself, there's no real movement in the hinges or anything, it's all pretty good. I'll just top that back up. Bit of trim that's just come a bit loose. There we are. Now I'll get back in. Oh, well, that should sit behind that little shelf. Interior wise, it's a bit grubby, but it's pretty much all there. The only thing that hasn't survived is the front carpets. They never do really on counties. But the headlining's all there. Rear seats, they've got rear seat belts as well in the back of it. But the front seats look to be in good shape. As I say, just needs a good valet more than anything else. Strangely, I've just paid my daughter to clean it out. Doesn't seem to have done much of a job of it. Never mind. But the passenger door, very, very slight hole in the front of the near side frame. It is a bit holed on the bottom of the frame, but as I say, there's very little movement in it, so I think it's still good for a few years yet. Slight bit of movement in the bottom hinge. I can just see it moving slightly there when I pick it up, but it's still good for a few years yet, that one. Near side rear wing, again, electrolytic reaction down on the bottom of the wing there. A lot of paint loss up here on top of the arch, and down the closing panel down here, it's quite bad reaction as well, down the back there and on the quarter as well. Perhaps a bit of checker plate wouldn't go amiss on this one. And also some electrolytic reaction up here on the side, just along there. The trim has either been repainted or replaced because it's a slightly different colour. 1 or 2 bubbles of rust just coming up on the top trims in the usual place. The tail end, again, quite a lot of electrolytic reaction. Cross member looks okay though. A lot of electrolytic reaction on the tailgate. Tailgate door card's been replaced with checker plate, but the tailgate itself Again, it doesn't feel too bad. It's got a bit of life left in that. No movement in it, and say you've got a spare wheel carrier on there anyway to take the weight of the spare wheel. In the back here, say standard 4 seats with seat belts. I'm not quite sure what I paid the vacuumer for. Never mind. Let's carry on. Looking down the offside, again some electricity reaction on the offside rear corner up here. Not as bad as the near side, but there is still some there. This offside rear wing isn't too bad. Some reaction up here, a bit up there, and again the tub top trim has been repainted, but it's actually not bad on this side. Driver's door, again some reaction on the door top and on the bottom edge of the door in the usual place, but otherwise not too bad. We'll come back to that in a minute. The driver's side scuttle corner, there's a big chunk of paint missing from the corner here, but it all seems to be reasonably solid in there. And this all looks to be nice up here. So there's a nice chunk of paint there, but I'm not knocking any rust out of it at all. There might be small holes behind there. Offside front wing is all very good. Scuttle top's good. Driver's door, a little bit of movement again in the hinges. Let's have a look. Yeah, movement in the bottom hinge, I think. But the door itself, again, the frame is holed along the bottom here a bit, but still got some life left in that yet. As I say, no footwell carpets in it, but and the steering wheel's a bit badly worn, showing 123,000 miles. Driver's seat's a bit grubby, but no more than that. That's about it really. It's so door shuts nicely, but apart from that little dent in the base of the near side front wing, it's actually a pretty straight one really. A couple of minor parking dinks in the driver's door I can see now I'm looking at it obliquely. But that's about it. My name's Simon. You can reach me on 0771 906 9353 or in the office on 0118 946 3352, or you can go to our website, which is www.motodrome.co.uk. We take Visa and MasterCard debit cards and credit cards with a 2% surcharge for credit cards. We take part exchanges, and we can have it transported to anywhere you like in the world, certainly the UK and Europe, or anywhere in the world really, but at a cost obviously. That's about it. End.